If you're looking to make money with your Skool community, YouTube is the best traffic source for paid members. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly why that is, and I'm also going to tell you what I do that may go against a lot of the advice that you see on YouTube and from people who sell YouTube advice. A lot of the advice is good, but a lot of it you can ignore, and I ignore the majority of it. Before I share with you why YouTube is my best traffic source, I've created 5 different Skool communities. I have 3 that are active right now, and I've had well over 1,000 members come in and out of those groups over the last couple of years. I have built audiences on multiple platforms. I have over 30,000 followers on TikTok, Instagram. I have over 15,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I have an email list of over 7,000. I've also run Facebook ads. I've tried it all, and I can tell you that nothing, and I mean nothing, brings people who are ready to make a decision, a buying decision, better than this platform right here, YouTube. YouTube has the ability to do what the other platforms don't, and that is skip the freebie. Meaning, instead of downloading your free thing, your lead magnet, going to your free Skool community, they go straight to the paid stuff. No other platform that I've been on has done that more consistently than YouTube. When you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Instead of them watching a 30 to 60 second clip on Instagram or TikTok or seeing a Facebook ad and it's a very, very cold audience, they're on YouTube and they're already there to make a buying decision or looking to solve a problem. A lot of the times they're going into the search bar and typing in, how do I do this? How do I start my online business? Or how do I learn how to do art? Or how do I learn crochet? All these things are getting typed into the search bar. And if your YouTube video shows up, it's like they're already looking for that. And if you deliver on that solution, you have a really, really good chance of a couple things happening. Number one, they're going to watch that video. They might watch the next video, and they might watch the next video after that. So instead of them just watching one video for 10 or 15 minutes, they might end up spending an hour with you. And by the time they get to your Skool about page, they're already ready. They've already made a decision on you. 80% of the decision is already done. And now it's just, they go to your about page and they're just, okay, is this the person that was talking in the video? Okay, yep, that's Brian. I'm going to join the group. This happens to me all the time with YouTube. People will literally skip my free stuff and they will go straight to my paid communities and join. And it's because of the intent. Like, they have high intent when they come to YouTube, then they're spending time with you. Like, that collapses the trust gap, and it happens much faster. People don't go to YouTube typically to scroll. Again, they're looking for answers. They're looking to make decisions. They're looking to find out how to do stuff. So if you're there, if you're posting videos and your solution exists and the person is searching and you show up on their page, you show up on their homepage and you're helping them solve the problem, you got a really, really good opportunity of, at a minimum, at least grabbing a subscriber. And maybe they'll be a subscriber for a while. They'll watch some videos. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, this person keeps showing up. They keep talking about the same thing. And I'm ready to either download their free thing or skip the freebie and go straight to the paid Skool community. And I've had people that have joined my paid group from Facebook ads, from videos on Instagram, from TikTok, from my email list. But this place right here does it better and faster than anywhere else, which is why I continue to make videos. Now, I promised you in the beginning that I was going to share with you what I do. And this is really kind of boring and basic advice, but I think a lot of people overlook it. I don't teach YouTube. I am not a YouTube coach. I coach people on how to launch low-stakes Skool communities using the skills and the ability, the knowledge that they already have. And if that's something you're interested in, I will leave links to both of my communities in the description so you can check those out. I have a free community and I have a paid community. It just depends on where you're at with your business. Here's what I want to caution you on. When you're looking at different pieces of advice on YouTube, you can get distracted. Like, you'll ask multiple people about, hey, what should I do? I want to make YouTube videos. What should I do? What should I post about? What do I do before I post? What do I do after I post? You search that, I mean, you could spend hours on YouTube trying to figure this out. And I like to keep it really basic and really simple, something that you can actually execute on. And these are the things that matter the most to me. What I have found being on YouTube for over 4 years and doing it really badly for a long time, I wasn't using this platform the right way. Then I started to shift. And these are the shifts that I made that I'm going to share with you. And there's going to be a lot of people who disagree with me, but this is what works for me. And I'm just trying to execute on this and get better every single time I post a video. Number one, more than anything, I want you to think about this. If you don't get someone to click on your video, it doesn't matter how good it is. You have to get people to click on it. Otherwise, they're never going to watch it. I have made great videos that nobody watched because I failed miserably on the title and the thumbnail. Spend time on the title of the video and the thumbnail. If people are not clicking on it, then they're never going to see your video. If your channel is about being vegan, you should have the word vegan in every single title and every single thumbnail. When you do that, you are signaling to YouTube that this is what I talk about in all of my videos. Be specific, be consistent, talk about the same thing. Make it easy for YouTube to categorize your videos and show them to people who are interested or searching for that specific word. If you have a vegan channel, don't talk about eating red meat on your vegan channel. This is true for whatever you're doing. You need to get comfortable with repeating the same messages from different angles. I made this mistake with my YouTube channel for years, and that's why it never went anywhere. Because one week I was talking about real estate, I was talking about mindset, and then I was interviewing somebody about their Amazon business. I was all over the place, and YouTube just didn't know who to show it to. Then I started talking about online business, and more specifically, an online business using the skills that you already have. And now I'm even more specific, where I'm talking about how to build a Skool community that makes money. Still same concept, which is use what you already know how to do, monetize your existing set of skills, but now it's more hyper-focused on Skool. The next thing that's really important is the opener. And look, just to be clear, some topics and some videos, you could have a great title, you could have a great thumbnail, they just don't get shown to as many people. Just be okay with that. Some videos just are not going to have a lot of impressions, they're not going to have a lot of views. The thing that you want to keep in mind is that consistency in the topic that you're talking about. Once the video is clicked on, okay, they clicked on your thumbnail and they're watching your video, if you're talking about a specific topic, then you better deliver on that promise very, very fast, which is why I really get honed in on the first 30 to 60 seconds of the video. And that's the part that I care about the most, because if I can't get people to watch for 30 to 60 seconds, then they're just going to click off and they're gonna be like, okay, well, this guy was talking about bananas on his thumbnail and he starts talking about oranges. It's like, you got to be talking about bananas when the video opens up, and you got to get straight to the point really fast. Don't waste people's time on this platform. And you see a lot of that where people will drag the video out, and it's like, just get to the point. And if you don't, they're going to pick up on that and they're going to click off and they're going to go find somebody else. So don't waste their time. If you can get somebody to watch the first 30 to 60 seconds, then in a 10-minute video, maybe you can get them to 3 minutes. And if you can get them to 3 minutes and your thumbnail gets clicked on at a higher percentage, like over 6%, 7% would be ideal, 9% is like lights out, then, I mean, for small channels, if you can get a 30% retention rate, you have a very, very good opportunity of getting your video shown to more people and testing it in browse on the homepage. Here's what I don't do. I don't use tags. I don't split test my thumbnails. I don't split test my titles. And a lot of people watching this are like, are you crazy? And it's like, you know what? My philosophy is, if I have to split test my thumbnail, I didn't make a good enough thumbnail. So I really want to go back and spend more time and have a no doubter, like, this is a good thumbnail. I think people are going to click on it and it's going to match the title really well. If I have to split test a bunch of stuff on YouTube, then I just didn't do a good enough job. All of my best videos, all of them, have not had a split test on the thumbnails. The videos that did not do well, I did split tests on the titles and the thumbnails. My best videos, and I've had videos over 180,000 views, 50,000, 25,000, several over 10,000. I did not split test anything. I just made a good thumbnail and I executed on the title and I executed on the opener and I held the retention for over 30%. Like, that's what works for me. I don't use tags. I don't focus on days and times and get into all that stuff. I focus on making the best video that I possibly can. And a lot of the times I miss, but each time I learn something because I look at the data and I apply it to the next video. And I just always say, you know what, even if it's only 200 or 300 views, like, people are still watching it. And because YouTube skips the freebie, I've had people that have watched a 200 or 300 view video and they've gone straight to my paid group and they've even gone to my premium tier. So don't think just because you have low views, 200 or 300, that people aren't ready to buy. It's a big misconception. I know the lower views can be deflating. Largely, for most of us, smaller creators are going to be in that boat where a lot of our videos are just not going to be seen by lots and lots of people. One of the things that I see people missing on a lot is a clear next step in your YouTube videos. And this is how I do it, and you've probably seen me do it already. I already mentioned my groups, and I said there's a link in the description. You always want to have either your lead magnet and or your Skool community inside the description. I usually will say it. Sometimes I'll show it. If I do a screen share, if I'm walking through my Skool communities, that's a CTA, and I'll just mention, like, hey, if you want to join this group, the link's in the description. The other thing that I think is overlooked a lot is a pinned comment. So every video, you should be pinning some type of a comment, whether it's a link to your Skool community, to your lead magnet if you have one, and you should have a lead magnet, whether it's an actual digital download or your free Skool community. I have both. I use my free Skool community as a lead magnet, and then I also have a digital download lead magnet. The pinned comment has that in there. Depending on the direction of the video, choose which one you want there. You can also ask a question to produce feedback in the comments, which signals to YouTube that, okay, people are watching this video, they're commenting, and that does help boost your video. So don't just always feel like you have to put a link in there. Ask a question. Some of my videos have done very well. For example, I talk a lot about how many side hustles I've started. I did 26 and 14 years and gave up on all of them. In one of my videos, I was talking about that. And then I just asked in the comments, I said, how many side hustles have you started? And people named it, right? And that signals that they're watching and then they're participating. One more thing you might be thinking about that I missed is the number of times that I post. I'm usually trying to do 1 to 2 per week, long form videos. Shorts are hit or miss. I don't really post a ton of shorts, but I try to get at least 1 per week. Like, I'm very consistent with that. 1 long form per week, 2 if I can. And I also give it time. Like, sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the YouTube videos to get shown to the audience and find their audience. Like, I've had videos where they start getting shown right away. I've had other ones where it's taken like 2 or 3 days and all of a sudden it's like it was shown to no one. And then all of a sudden it starts going off and you just don't know. You just got to be patient and not make any changes. Like, that's one of the things that I don't do is when I post videos, I don't make any changes. Like, oh, nobody's watching this, I'm going to change the title, I'm going to change the thumbnail. It's like, that'll make you crazy. I just work on the next video and then I just take that data. It's okay, what did I miss? Did I miss on the hook? Did I miss on the thumbnail? Did I miss on the title? And look, it's going to happen. Just don't take it personally. It's a learning lesson and you just got to move forward and make the next video, because that could be the one that gets shown to a lot of people. I'll just leave you with this. One video, if you have a Skool community, can literally change your entire Skool community. And I've had that happen multiple times because, again, if you nail it on your video and the topic is good and you have a paid community, a lot of those viewers can and will make the decision to go straight from the YouTube video right to your paid group. The beautiful thing when that happens, and I'm telling you that it is possible if you continue to stay consistent with your messaging and executing and putting the videos out. Like, you got to make the videos. You can't be sporadic with it. Like, I've been doing minimum 1 to 2 per week for an entire year. If you can do that, then you've got a really good chance to have a video or several that are going to do very, very well. And as long as you have those CTAs in the description, you say it, it's a pinned in the comment, then those are the opportunities where if a video does go viral, then they go right to your Skool page and they'll pay, right? Even if you don't have a paid group, they'll go to your free group, and your membership can grow so fast, like literally overnight if that happens. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to tell me in the comments, what is your biggest fear when it comes to making YouTube videos? And maybe I'll make one to help you with that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.